I have very big responsibility when it comes to liaising, because if I don't do my job properly, there are literally thousands of people who won't get their food on time. And when it comes to NDP, it's a massive logistical undertaking. So ensuring that everyone in the process does their part is very important. So my main motivation is to ensure that I am able to handle the responsibility and I'm able to fulfill my task, which is to coordinate the distribution of rations for the thousands of people that are in the concourse.
I'm the one lighting the sponsors for water, tumblers, and ice. My role is important because I'm the licensing officer to supply water to all participants and audience. For participants, they'll be under hot sun for a long periods of time during their rehearsal. We do it to the best of our efforts and for the welfare of others who are participating in NDP this year.
I'm the bonus IC for this year's bus community. Our main role is to ensure that the participants board the bus promptly and leave this place safely and on time. I felt that I had taken up great responsibility because it's not easy to manage hundreds of vehicles that is departing from this area. So what my officer has told me before the start of this event is that the bus can only wait for people. People cannot wait for bus, so that they can efficiently board the bus and leave this area as soon as possible.
I'm from 9th Army Maintenance Battalion. My role for this NDP is as a maintenance ops warrant. My job is to make sure that all the equipment you see behind me are working fine on the actual day itself. I'm not working alone. I have a group of 5 young gentlemen, 55 of us, indeed, making everything possible. They work through day and night to make sure that all the equipment, they are trained to be working fine on the day itself. We should be proud that Singapore has gone a long way and we are indeed a part of it.
The Lieutenant MO from 6, serving my capacity as an MOIC of Medical Postman NDP. Our team is here to make sure that NDP will be a worry-free celebration. I feel honored to have been chosen for this responsibility. Together with my medical team and I, as one unit, we are able to provide medical support and coverage for all the spectators and the participants of this show, so that while they gather together and celebrate our nation's merry occasion together, they can rest assured that their interests and wishes and welfare are taken care of adequately.
I'm the 2 IC from DECO team for IDC NDP 17. My job as a DECO 2 IC, I'm mainly responsible for all the decoration work around Float Marina Bay. Being part of the IDC member, I feel very proud that I'm able to showcase all the DECO work to the whole nation, to the whole public. To me, one nation means the whole Singapore coming together to celebrate the National Day.
Today we are packing the fun packs for the NDP audience. It takes a lot of effort to do it, somehow we need to cooperate with each other. So in order to do it smoothly, we just need to work well together and just smile and do it for our nation. Imagining the people's smile that will be receiving the fun packs will make us feel energetic as a team to work with one another and make more effort in the packaging to avoid any shortage. We never forget to have fun while packing the fun packs.
I'm one who rises with questions, who seeks reinvention, and strengthens connections, hoping to open all doors. Singapore, who dreams but does not stop at dreams, who achieves but can still stop and see. Who are we? I'm one who shakes up the status quo, takes on giants, calms hearts in smart homes, joining voices and faces with cities and spaces. I'm one who opens doors for you. Come. You know there's more to you, as we challenge norms with you. More choice, more change, more us for you. We'll welcome you daily, all and everyone. Together, I'm one.
I demand perfection, especially in massage. Oh, Sim, you love massage chair. The all-new VLAN technology gives me a full-body, non-track massage. The music relaxes me, and I can download new massage programs, satisfying my every need. It's my perfect massage experience. Oh, Sim, you know.
Ocean.
OSIM wishes our home Singapore a happy birthday.
And the best part, now, okay, so we're done talking about the bag. What's important now? What do you want to know? I'm on the list. It says black banana. That is all right. The black banana is wrong. My dear, yeah. This is the cake. Speaking of cake, are we going to shake it? No. It could This is literally on my face every single year. My mom and I will scour this entire system and see what we can do. There's one last thing we find inside here, and it is the cake. Okay. Now that we're done with the main meat, we still haven't talked about beef. So you have all the different things, like, for example, poncho, tissue paper, of course. Then bring the food. Okay, so now we like who stands with me very something like that. Wow! This is the reason why, right? One nation together, only one nation together is meaning our friends. Yes, we all friends together. Right? Now, what other things? Okay, now you see this logo right here. What does it mean? It is recycled logo. Instead of throwing this bottle away, this is the fact. You know the fact is what the blue color is. It's blue color. It's blue color is a little step like this will go a long way. Thank you very much, NDP, for getting us in contact. And we would like to wish Singapore a very happy 52nd birthday.
Across time, the colours are important symbols to fighting wars. In the past, the colours were carried into battles to rally the men and women of the military. In Singapore, the colours are marched valiantly on the parade grounds on NDP every year by men of the SAF. These colours are awarded units for achievements in combat, training, administrative efficiency, and service to the community. Today in ARCF, the colours continue to serve their symbolism as rallying points by promoting esprit de corps and instilling a sense of pride and loyalty in men and women of the unit. As respected symbols, the colours are unfazed on momentous occasions such as the National Day Parade. Here you see the colours Sergeant Major unfacing the state colours. And uncasing of all the colours is complete. The colours contingent will march the colours to the floating platform. Do take a look out for the colours contingent in the parade and ceremony segment later.
Hi Singapore. The event is about to start, and I hope you have a great time today. Your safety and security is very important to us, and there are some important information that we would like to share with you. Firstly, take care of your personal belongings. Secondly, be vigilant. If you see something suspicious, report it immediately to the police officers or marshals. need to evacuate the premises, police officers and marshals will be on hand to guide you. Remain calm and move in an orderly manner. Look around you now and locate the exits near you. Do not bring along large items with you. Please give way to or help those around you, such as children, the elderly, or those who need assistance. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful time today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing a very different kind of host for NDP 2017, Edgar the Robot.
Hello Singapore, you are all looking very awesome. And now, let's welcome some very cute humans onto the platform. Let's give it up for the cutie, Joaquin Gomez.
Good evening, Singapore! The day is finally here! In Tamil, we say, Yanadun Managam!
Please welcome lovely Nuru Andy.
Singapore!
Andy.
Ni hao ma! Ni hao ma, Singaporean!
The handsome and funky Ramain.
Hello, Singapore! Selamat datang! Apa khabar semua?
Ladies and gentlemen, the gorgeous Julita.
Hello, Singapore! How you doing? Come on, scream! Let me hear you scream! And together, we are your hosts for
NDP 2017! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the age of social media. Whether you're Facebooking, tweeting, Instagramming, make sure you use the hashtag NDP 2017 as well as hashtag One Nation Together. Now, Nurul, Marine, Julie, we are ready for NDP 2017. Let's find out if the Float Marina Bay is ready.
Guys, are you ready for NDP 2017? Wow!
I think that's not enough. I'm going to say shout loud in Malay. Kuat lagi!
Come on, Singaporeans, you can do better than this. Shout your heart out!
Fantastic! The Float Marina Bay, you guys are warmed up, and I see that you've met our rather unique looking host this year, Edgar. Shall we get to know Edgar a little bit more?
Yes, we should. You know what? I think we should ask him some questions. Yeah, I do have a question for Edgar. Edgar, you're a Singapore citizen.
Of course, I know all about Sang Nila Utama and where to eat the best chicken fries. Any self-respecting Singaporean can tell you that.
Okay. You know what? Not fair. Now we're gonna get some kids from the audience, from the spectators, to ask Edgar some questions.
That's a brilliant idea, Nurul. Joaquin and Julie are already going to the sitting gallery to look for little friends if they have questions for Edgar. Joaquin? That's right, Nurul. I'm actually here at the green sector with one lucky audience member. We'll get to ask Edgar a question. Hello there, little man. Firstly, what is your name? Arjun. All right, do you have a question for Edgar? And what is your question?
Am I more powerful than BB-8? But of course, BB-8 is a droid. It is science fiction. I, however, am a real robot. I am Singaporean and can do anything you want. I can do the back, sing Ed Sheeran's I'm in love with the shape of you,
Whoa.
and pass the PSLE with flying colors.
Wow.
Ask me a more difficult question.
Yeah, sure. Okay, what's your name? So what question do you have for Edgar?
Can you take the exam for me?
Of course. Please help me after the parade and we will work something
Hey, hold on. Isn't this like cheating, Edgar?
You know what, Edgar, I actually have a question for you. If you're going to help us take the exams, where were you when we needed you? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. We got fireworks, we got the red lions, and of course, 300 drones will be making shapes just right behind us when the skies are dark.
大家好, we have our first performance coming up by the very talented Wang Siya. She's from Cedar Girls Secondary School. She'll be singing Together We Will Believe.
Yes, let's give it up for Wang Siya, the very, very talented young lady. Give her a round of applause.
Time so far from where we are, make this place our home. We made it through the toughest times, but there's still so much ahead. All we need to do is just be a little brave. Tomorrow's in our hands to create. Now let's take the
So now we're going to figure the color sectors together. I'm standing in front of the yellow and red sector. In the count of 3, I want everyone in the yellow and red sector to scream. So 3, 2, 1, scream!
Hey, Julie, it's a little lukewarm for NDP 2017. Green sector. We're going to leave everybody feeling green with envy. When I count of 3, you throw your left hand up and you say yeah. Let's do it for the 4,000 plus participants for NDP 2017. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! We are all ready. Look at that.
It's alright, it's okay. I believe our sector is better, right, Nuri?
That's right, the blue sector I hear, they are the loudest in the house.
Really?
Am I right? In 3, 2, 1, 3!
Wow, you guys are fantastic. So all of you from all sectors, you guys are awesome. Okay, now I want you to look around you. You will see the motivators from the Touch Community Services. They are in orange and blue. Can we wave at that, please? Wave! That's right. They're going to be partying with us all evening. You're not forgetting our hardware usher. They are wearing purple. So everyone say hello to them. Hi!
Alright, Singapore. We have now something really important to practice together. It's the toast to the nation.
Excuse me, I know I'm wearing green. Why are you calling me a kaya toast?
Hey, no bro, I won't insult you like that, don't worry. What I was referring to is a celebration toast, similar to the ones we do at a wedding for the bride and groom.
Ah, you mean like young thing?
That's right, Julie. Later this evening, we're all going to come together and toast for our nation. So whether you're here at the platform or at home, all you have to do is pick up your drink or the Singapore flag or just anything in your hand and wave it about and shout, Yam-say!
Hang on, I have a question though. Why are we doing a toast? Is somebody here getting married? Hi.
Well, Joaquin, the mood is somewhat going to be similar. Later this evening during the show Spectacular, there are going to be a lot of people from different races. It's going to look like a huge cultural banquet. And what do we do at the banquet? We raise a toast. So later this evening during Act 4, it's called Multiracial Segment. We will all raise a toast for our beloved Singapore.
Alright, that sounds like a very fantastic idea right now. Green sector, whatever you're holding in your hand right now could be a flag, could be a water bottle. Can I please see it in the air? Raise it in the air for me right now. Beautiful, fantastic stuff. Now, when I count to 3, all of us will say yeah. And when you see my left hand hit the floor, we all say 1, 2, 3, yeah! Wow! Keep it going, and in 3, 2, 1, say! Beautiful!
Okay, that's not too bad, but I think my yellow and red sector can do so much better. Are you ready? Raise your flag up and 1, 2, 3, we go! Yeah! Okay, now blue sector, are you guys ready? I want you to hold out your flag now in the air. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it loud. We're gonna do it proud, okay? In 3, 2, 1, yeah!
Beautiful.
Lorraine, Nurul, Julie, we've heard them do it sector by sector. But shall we all do it as one nation together? So ladies and gentlemen, raise your items in the air right now. We'll do it together as one nation. Higher in the air. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
That's right, Julie. It's been 2 years since we last witnessed the dynamic defense display, also known as G3 in NDP. So get ready for some thrilling maneuvers, really loud pyrotechnics, and close interactions from our finalists. And don't forget your cameras.
And now, the hot cam. When the camera catches you, you have to hug a friend like this, like this. Okay? Oh, yes, guys, the camera's on you. Yes, come on, let's go. Look at the camera screen. Come on. celebrating SS50, 50 years of national service. And we have here with us the pioneers who enlisted in national service 50 years ago. Wow. So together here we have our past and present national servicemen. So Singapore, please give them a big round of applause. Okay, guys, may I ask what are you doing?
We are doing the latest dance trend that will hit Singapore very soon, Julie. It is called the Mossy Clap, and they say if you do this dance, you can chase away all the mosquitoes. If you don't believe me, narrate. For the past 20 seconds, have you been bitten or stung by a mosquito?
You are absolutely right, Joaquin. Nothing at all. Not a single mosquito has bitten me.
Alright, so Singapore, what's gonna happen later on during the show? You will see loads of mosquito puppets on stage and even a huge mosquito at the top of the stage that we have for you. And we will need your help to vanquish all these mosquitoes, to show the strength and unity that Singaporeans displayed last year when we fought against them. Nuno, how is the Mossy Clap done?
It's really easy, guys. This is how you do it. We're gonna do it together and show it to them, okay?
Okay.
Like this, okay? You clap, 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 and ha! Oh, you mean like the warrior? Ha! Yes, that's right. And you need to do it loud, okay? Okay, Singapore, let's try it one time. Can I hear you? Ha! 3, 2, 1, ha! Well done, okay? We're gonna do it together with music. Later on, okay? One more time. We'll practice one more time, guys. We'll do it together now. 3, 2, 1, and clap, 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 and ha! Very good! I think you're ready for the music. I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, during the show, we'll be doing it 10 times, and on the final ha, you give a roar as loud for the whole of Singapore to hear you, and you might even signal a few pyrotechnics and a few streamers as well to fall on you at the Marina platform.
Yes, correct. Okay, the music is going to come on in a bit. I want all of you to do it together, okay? One nation together in 3, 2, 1, go!
的力量。也许我至今不能发出完整光和亮，但我能为东西带来足够的光芒。我从来都不在乎自己是个大人事实，因为平凡也是一种幸福。看到你们走出忙的路，我的世界由我控制，平凡日子一样会充实。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do something that's a staple for almost every single National Day parade. Back then we call it the Column Wave, but because we are here at the Float Marina Bay, we call it the Marina Wave, and it's very simple. If you've never done the wave before, stand up, pass it to your right, and hurry up and sit down. It will look absolutely beautiful. Green sector, we're going to start all the way from you, and we're going to go all the way to the blue sector. And once we reach the blue sector, Guru, what do we say?
Once we reach the blue sector, I want all of us to scream, Happy Birthday Singapore! Can we do that, guys?
Alright, I suggest let's practice saying happy birthday one time, alright? 3, 2, 1! Happy birthday, Singapore! We are ready, green sector! It's on to you in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, we're gonna do it with the flag this time around, and we're gonna do it from the blue sector all the way to the green sector. Can we do that?
That's a great idea, Nurul. Let's do a U-turn. And when you get up, you have your Singapore flags with you. Turn on the lights. It's going to look awesome and beautiful.
Okay, so are you ready, Singapore? Let's start from the blue sector in 3, 2, 1, go!
So if you see yourself or see a camera in front of you, start smiling and use this time to wipe your sweat away. Drink some water, hydrate yourselves, because in just a while we're going to be welcoming our home audience to NDP 2017.
Yes, that's right. In just a bit we're going to be counting down together. We're going to be live on TV. Don't think
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, indeed. Hello, Singapore. My name is Joachim Gomez. Welcome to the Float Marina Bay for National Day Parade 2017.
Woo! And I'm Nurul, the
Singapore, I'm Naren.
And I'm Julie, and this year is a special addition to the NDP family. Meet Edgar, our B-host.
Hello Singapore, I am Edgar and I want to wish all Singaporeans a happy National Day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I am so happy to be here. This is a dream come true as we robots are given a chance to host NDP.
It is definitely a dream come true to host NDP Edgar, but hey, let's put your hosting skills to the test. Can you tell our home audience what the mood at the Float Marina Bay is like?
The mood here is awesome. Hebat, open, online, and sure. Everyone here at the boat has been cheering, singing, and dancing. It is like a party here. I want to host NDP every year.
You know what? Let's focus on National Day Parade 2017 first, shall we?
Guys, I feel that Sonia's with the Red Lions right now, and she can't really show what's happening over there, so let's say hi to her. Hey, Sonia!
Sonia?
I can hardly believe this, but we're here at Samara Air Base with the Red Lions, and we're just about to board the Super Puma that's going to take us 10,000 feet in the air. But first, I'm going to talk to the team leader, Shinhan. What essentials do you have with you today to prepare yourself for the jump?
For that, I got my parachute with me, I got my helmet, my gloves, and my altimeter.
And a lot of bravery!
Of course,
Okay, so as the team leader, what is your responsibility today?
I got 4 new members with me. I make sure that they get out of the aircraft safely, the designated point, and coming down to land safely.
All right, perfect. All the best. We'll see you later on, okay? All right, thank you. We'll see you in just a bit.
Thank you very much, Sonia. Wow, we cannot wait for the Red Lions. 10,000 feet in the air. Edgar, isn't this exciting?
I am so excited. We have a great parade coming up. I just want to wave my flag and sing loudly.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do it, please watch the National Day Parade 2017 on the NDP's YouTube channel, because for the very first time, we are broadcasting in a 360 format. So maybe during the fireworks, click your screen and enjoy a full 360 view of the Marina Bay skyline.
Can we watch? Can we watch now?
You gotta work.
Oh, we watch it.
Hold on, guys. There are a lot of exciting programs coming up, I promise. Next up, we have a very beautiful and talented singer. She performs regularly on local television. Today, she's going to sing for us a medley of our home favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, please give your loudest round for Barisha Asia! Come on, guys, loudly!
Sing along to the words.
Jaga diri dalam disini,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome our acting Speaker of Parliament and members of Parliament to this evening's parade.
The skies are clear, the wind is light. Singapore, this is the moment that we have been waiting for. Our Red Lion! Okay, guys, we didn't see the Red Lions last year, but do you guys remember how we welcomed them?
Kurul, I suggest we do a little practice on this, okay?
Yes.
The tradition way of welcoming the Red Lions is we all say, whoa, yeah. So when you see them coming, you go, whoa. And when they land, you say, yeah!
Alright, let's do a demo. They are the Red Lions. I'm the Green Ketupat right now. Okay,
Green Ketupat.
Here we go. That's the demo.
Yes.
And I'm coming in.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Well done, Green Ketupat. So I'll be the blue,
Kueh. Alright.
Okay.
Here we go, darling.
Go quick.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, look up. You can see the chopper.
You can see them right now, guys. See it today. Ready your cameras and capture them. 10,000 feet.
In just a while, they'll punch out their blue split. Watch out for the red smoke, ladies and gentlemen. 10,000 feet in the air.
Singapore, anybody make some noise so they can hear you. 3, 2, 1, 3.
Of the Special Operations Tactical Support Center, jumping along the Red Lions. Welcome home!
What they are about to do is not very easy, it's very dangerous. But our Red Lions are highly qualified and well trained.
It's not easy, guys. It depends on the wind. So we have to be sure when they land here at the floating platform, we give them the biggest cheer we can give, okay? So where do you think they'll be coming down from?
You know, I think they'll be coming in from your left, towards the Singapore flag. They'll be coming in, and don't forget the whoa, yeah. But I think my eyes might be playing tricks on me, but I spy a hint of the little rainbow over there.
That's right. You see that? Do you guys see a rainbow up in the sky?
Run away to celebrate Singapore's 52nd birthday.
Oh, this makes a beautiful picture, guys. They're coming. They're joining us really soon. They want to see the flag. I want you to wave the flag, Singapore!
They can see you.
the team leader, First Warrant Officer, Chin Han, 906 jumps. Let him turn once more, and we'll welcome him the traditional way.
Okay, looks like they're coming from there.
I guess so. Change of wind direction.
Singapore, are you ready? And here we go.
Here we go, ladies and Next up, with 1,410 jumps, First Warrant Officer Tan Lee Poon. Welcome, officer. Jumped 397 times. Third Warrant Officer Charles Gold. Our next Red Lion, Major Arnold Low, with 916 jumps. Here he goes. Here he goes. Last but not the least, we have Second Warrant Officer Melvin Ho. He has jumped 1,260 jumps. Here he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a while the Red Lions will form up and give you a salute. Can you please wave your flags and save your loudest cheers when they salute you? Welcome home, gentlemen. So nice of you to be here.
We miss the Red Lions.
Hang in there, ladies and gentlemen. They will salute you in just a while. Make sure you scream that out. This is not easy. 10,000 feet in the air.
It is not.
This stretch of road looks like a paper clip up there.
Exactly. How did you land like that? Singapore, our Red Lions! Thank you. And next, we have Hong Shaoshan and Paning. They'll be bringing us Singapore pie. So please give it up to them. Hong Shaoshan and Paning. Show some love, Singapore!
说出是在60年代，1岁的我才开始大声之外，那时候没人相信新加坡派，还有人民海外。
就这样洗了剪在60年代，我站在人群里很良心健在，那时候脸与脸是一片黑白，有些来新加坡派。70年代，你穿上校服我就生气起来，女郎真言唱歌更有气派，比我长大的更快。
后流行下的电影最美，因为你是经得住全般的爱，所有人类转进来回来，我们的幸福能耐。
Let's put our hands together and welcome our senior ministers of state, parliamentary secretaries, and mayors to this evening's parade.
Singapore, you must be excited. The celebrations have begun. Next up, together with the touch motivators, we have the talented singers Vishnu Balaji and Sudashini. They are going to sing for us our all-time favorite, Muniru Valiba, with a new arrangement and a rap written by them. Ladies and gentlemen, Muniru Valiba. So I guess we will see you later, Singapore.
Thank you.
welcome our Deputy Prime Ministers and Cabinet Ministers.
Raise your head to the skies. This is how we all begin. See the fire in your eyes. Feel it burning deep within. Take a leap and you will fly. With all the wishes that you want. Make your dreams light up the sky. Home is where you're gonna go. And our hearts will be together. Echoing with dreams may come. Walking tall in any weather. Time has come and you don't. 'Cause tomorrow's here today. Dream away. Take the world by the hand. 'Cause tomorrow's here today. Dream away. Come, let's go right away. 'Cause tomorrow's here today. Step into a brand new day. Tomorrow's coming out your day. When you know just who you are, you can stop, you are a fire. Looking up beyond the stars. Fly the flag and raise it higher. And our hearts will be together.
Let's put our hands together to welcome our former Prime Minister, Emeritus Senior Minister, Mr. Goh Chok Tong. Next up, we have the adorable children from Henry Park Primary School. Let's give them our warmest welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome our Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, to our pre-parade celebration. scenes are part of the dynamic events display. Pyrotechnics and loud noises are expected. Viewers are advised to remain calm. Ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the skies as we see two Republic of Singapore Air Force F-15SGs approach the Marina Bay airspace. They will now simulate an air-to-ground attack on both sides of the floating platform, followed by a shackle maneuver. And here they come! AH-64D Apache longbow helicopters. The Apache is one of the most formidable attack helicopters in the world. It is an advanced targeting system and carries a wide array of weapon systems. The Apache can outsee, outmaneuver, and outshoot their adversaries in air and land conditions. The ideal platform to provide protection for our transport helicopters and ground forces while they conduct their operations. Before you, the CH-47D Chinook helicopter is entering Marina Bay to insert the Navy's elite combat divers. The pilot is flying with great precision to maintain airspeed and hovering just 3 meters above the waters to execute the heel cast operation. Operation is an effective means of inserting special forces in a maritime environment. The combat divers are now infiltrating the area of operation. Look at the promenade in front of you as the Navy's elite combat divers emerge from the waters. They are specialized in combating terrorist threats. Now in position and ready to destroy the target. Presenting to you the Navy's elite combat divers. Protector unmanned surface vessel. It has detected a new threat. The Protector is armed with advanced surveillance and weapon systems and can be controlled from ship or shore. Look, the intruders are trying to escape. rigid hull inflatable boats have been activated. They will perform a high-speed chase to intercept the intruders. The RIPS are the latest addition to the Naval Diving Unit's fleet of combatant craft. Powered by two 400-horsepower engines, the RIPS can achieve speeds in excess of 75 kilometers per hour. The RIP's heightened maneuverability make them an ideal platform for Special Forces operations. They have been deployed for counter-piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden. Closer to home, they have been deployed for maritime security and counter-terrorism operations. Look at how fast these agile boats move. The intruders have been successfully rounded up. From both sides of the promenade of the formidable light strike vehicles from our guards formation, executing swift maneuvers within a tight space. The light strike vehicle Mark II is designed to be lifted by helicopter and highly mobile in cross-country terrain. This design allows for quick and flexible insertion into the battlefield. Engineer vehicle. Look as this unstoppable machine dashes through the obstacle and paves the way for our forces to advance in the battlefield. Entering the promenade now are our armor forces that provide the swift and decisive punch in the battlefield. The Level 2 2FT is the single modified main battle tank, which provides greater firepower, protection, and mobility. It is equipped with a powerful 120mm twin-bore gun and has two independent sighting systems, which allow the crew to have hunter-killer capabilities. The Bionics 2 is a high-performance infantry fighting vehicle custom-made to deliver accurate and lethal firepower, while providing enhanced crew protection. Is equipped with multiple rockets that allow for precision targeting up to 70 kilometers away. This high level of accuracy allows the HIMARS to operate efficiently and effectively in urbanized areas. Following behind the HIMARS are the Singapore self-propelled howitzer Primus. The Primus is one of the lightest and most responsive self-propelled howitzers in its class. With its high shoot-scoot capability, the Primus packs a big punch to any target within its extensive range. Gallery as our infantry troopers equipped with the Singapore-made SAR-21 MMS assault rifles storm their way down the staircases towards the promenade. The terrace provides our infantry forces with enhanced protection, mobility, and firepower. Its ability to network and soldiers encounters the delivery of information and coordination of fighters in the battlefield. Right behind the terraces are newly commissioned Bellrex protected combat support vehicles. The Bellrex provides our combat support and combat service support forces with protected mobility, enhanced survivability, and connectivity.
Then I say, in the end we will lose. Other people will come, smack you down, take it over. Every boy and girl will learn what it is to be a citizen, what it is necessary to defend this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the National Day Parade 2017. The parade regimental sergeant major for this evening is Master Warrant Officer Lim Wee Ming Edwin, Sergeant Major, 3rd Division Artillery. This is the largest military tattoo performance in NDP history and is presented by the SAF Band, SAF MB Command Silent Precision Drill Squad, SPF Band, and the SPF Women Police Pipes and Drums, together with our students from the Singapore National Cadet Corps Command Band and National Police Cadet Corps Band. onto the parade ground are a total of 25 contingents, which represents our resolve to defend our nation through our concept of total defense: military, civil, economic, social, and psychological defense. Marching at the forefront are the SAF contingents from our Singapore Army, Navy, and Air Force, together with the Singapore Police Force and the Singapore Civil Defense Force. Marching in now from the rear of the floating platform are the contingents representing the social and economic pillars of our nation. Together, these civilian organizations and companies showcase how far Singapore has progressed, both socially and economically, over the years. We now see the uniformed youth organizations formed by the students. These contingents represent our youth's resolve to defend Singapore and their commitment to Singapore's progress. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander will now take over command of the parade from the parade regimental sergeant major. marching in now under 32 regimental colors. The colors party comprises ensigns, who are junior officers, and accompanying armed escorts, who are sergeants. The colors regimental sergeant major is First Warrant Officer Buhari bin Muhammad Sharif. At the forefront of the parade are the 3 state colors, and they are escorted by the 4 Guard of Honor contingents. The Guard of Honor contingents are proudly formed by the Singapore Army, the Republic of Singapore Navy, the Republic of Singapore Air Force, and the Singapore Police Force. Gentlemen, please look to your right. This year's gun salute will be executed by 4 NS men from the past 50 years of national service, together with the gunners from the 21st Battalion, Singapore Artillery. They are on board the M3G rods operated by men from the 35th Battalion, Singapore Combat Engineers. The parade commander for this year's National Day Parade is Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Lim Wee Tee. He is the brigade's second in command, 22nd Singapore Infantry Brigade. Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Lim is also the Director of Sales and Alliances, Data Spark Private Limited. The parade will now pay compliment to our Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Mr. Lee Hsien Loong is Singapore's third Prime Minister. This is his 13th appearance at the National Day Parade as Prime Minister.
I was at the National Day Parade rehearsal earlier this week. Let me show you what I saw at the rehearsal. It was heartening to see everyone putting in their best effort for our National Day celebration.
It looks like it's going to be a very exciting celebration. I'm really looking forward to the parade and show later.
It is almost time. We should get going. National Day is a time when Singaporeans from all walks of life come together to celebrate our nation's birthday.
This year, we are celebrating Singapore's 52nd year of independence. We are happy and thankful that Singapore has made significant progress over these years.
I'm confident that Singapore will continue to prosper as one nation together in the coming years. Happy birthday, Singapore!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome His Excellency, President Tony Tan Keng Yam. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 F-15 SGs from the Republic of Singapore Air Force, led by Commanding Officer 149 Squadron, Senior Lieutenant Colonel Goh Sim Ek, will now execute a bomber salute to the nation with afterburners. This year's bombers display is an all F-15 SG lineup for the first time. Now look up as they approach the skies above. And here they come!
contestants, raise one up, ready for inspection, start.
Ladies and gentlemen, our president will now inspect the parade. As a mark of respect, the 25-pounder guns on board M3G rafts will fire in salute to the president. The ceremonial vehicle will now drive our president around the promenade. Ladies and gentlemen, President Tony Tan will now embark on his final ceremonial vehicle drive. This is his 6th and final National Day parade as head of state. Come on, Singapore! Let's show our appreciation to our president by waving our flags as the vehicle drives past. The Guard of Honor will now execute the Feu de Joie, or Fire of Joy, to celebrate our nation's birthday.
march off the parade first.
Our president will now take his seat. Come on, Singapore, let's wave our flags to our president!
Many doubted that Singapore could survive. A strong defense force was an absolute necessity, and the only way to have one was through universal national service.
During my service, it was a different time. When we were training, we always have the real world issues in mind.
My father always talked to me about the importance of the security of our nation. One thing that he taught me was to take my training seriously, even though we were living in this time. It is something that I truly understood when I had my own family, because to me, security is about protecting my family.
My grandfather used to tell me all these army stories when I was a kid, and I think it was one of the many reasons why I joined NCC.
The uniform is part of my family, and this sense of duty, I would like to pass it on to my son and my grandson.
In SCDF, our training reflects real-life scenarios. Basically, it's to prepare us to react at a very short notice.
I did my national service with the SCDF Construction Brigade 1 year after the Hotel River collapse. Many SCDF NSmen, including those from the Construction Brigade, were deployed to that incident. And it made me realize the duty I undertake in keeping Singapore safe and secure. I am proud that Witness is part of the life-saving force, and I know that he will continue to serve others in distress, whether he is in uniform or off duty.
When I was younger, my father would tell me stories about his time in NS as a police officer. And looking back, it was probably all these stories that got me interested in police work in the first place.
I was a little bit worried when he was enlisted to the police, knowing the danger he will face. But I'm glad he is following my footsteps.
I used to think that Singapore is such a peaceful place, but now I know it's only possible because of the work done behind the scenes to safeguard our streets every day.
I'm looking forward to doing my national service, and to be honest, I'm just proud to be able to continue my family's legacy.
This is a journey all of us must take. This journey will make you and change you. Yet no one may know your sacrifice. All those early mornings and long, lonely nights. You've gone beyond the call of duty. You didn't have to.
men, past and present, please stand and receive a salute from the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our NS men. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Forming up of a traditional march past, together with the 4 Guard of Honor contingents. 25 marching contingents are also featured in this evening's parade. They are formed by 5 contingents from the SAF and home team, 10 contingents from uniformed groups, 10 socio-economic organizations, and the combined band. Together, the contingents represent the country's commitment to the 5 pillars of total defense: military, civil, social, economic, and psychological defense. Are awarded for achievement in the fields of combat, training, administration, efficiency, and service to the community. Colors also serve to promote cohesion in esprit de corps and to instill a sense of pride and loyalty among servicemen. As a mark of respect, please rise as the Colors Party marches past you. The three state colors are in the forefront, followed by the parade regimental sergeant major, Master Warrant Officer Lin Wei Ming Edwin. Following behind are the 32 regimental colors, with the colors regimental sergeant major, First Warrant Officer Bohari bin Mohammed Sharif. The Army Guard of Honor contingent is next, formed by men from the 1st Commando Battalion. It is led by Contingent Commander Major Alvin Lin Tian Lee. We turn our attention now to the Navy Guard of Honor contingent, formed by men from the Naval Diving Unit. This contingent is led by Contingent Commander Major Tiam Chong Yu Collin. We now see the Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, comprising men from the Air Power Generation Command. This 3rd Guard of Honor contingent is led by Contingent Commander Major Tay Sing Guan Dennis. Finally, the 4th Guard of Honor contingent is the Singapore Police Force contingent. Forming the contingent are men from the Singapore Police Force Training Command and led by Contingent Commander Deputy Superintendent of Police Shannon Lin Xian Run. Marching towards you is the contingent formed by the Army, led by Contingent Commanders Captain Ong Hong Sheng and Captain Bruno Dunstan. Next we have the Republic of Singapore Navy contingent and the Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, led by military expert 4 Ong Wei Lun Desmond and Captain Sim Hong Wen Eric. Pace on the Singapore Police Force contingent and the Singapore Civil Defence Force contingent, led by Assistant Superintendent of Police Tan Chia Mei and Captain Goh Eng Kai. And the National Trades Union Congress, led by Mr. O. King Kwan and Mr. Abdul Samad bin Abdul Wahab. They are followed by Neo Group Limited contingent and the PAP and PCF contingent, led by Mr. Liu Cho King and Mr. Yi Chia Sing. Block of contingents comprise OSIN and the People's Association, led by Ms. Lim Tan Wan Ling and Ms. Serene Ko. Close behind them are Sembcorp Marine Limited and One Team Singapore, led by Mr. Chan Boon Seong and Mr. Stephen Goh. The Singtel contingent and the Changi Airport Group contingent, led by Mr. Liao Wei Chuan and Mr. Wang Chang Rong. Next we we have the uniformed groups leading the Singapore NCC Air and Sea Contingent and the National Civil Defence Cadet Corps Contingent. Our Cadet Second Lieutenant Che Chiao-Wei Damien and Cadet Lieutenant Izzat Fahmi bin Asman. The following two contingents are the Boys Brigade and Girls Brigade, led by Senior Cadet Lieutenant Christian Ko Chanwa and Master Warrant Officer Lo Ai-Ling Gladys. Next, the Girl Guides and the Scouts, led by young adult Kwan Shi-yun and Rover Scout Yusuf bin Adnan. Them are the St. John Brigade Singapore and Singapore Red Cross, led by Corps Staff Officer Grade 5 Farina Binti Satiman and Volunteer Officer Ng Hui Lei. Finally, we have the NCC Land and the National Police Cadet Corps, led by Cadet Lieutenant Andika bin Muhammad Ali and Cadet Inspector Logasan, son of Ranchan. The marching music is provided by the Combined Band and is led by Drum Major Military Expert 2 Hafiz bin Amran and Band Conductor Senior Director of Music Military Expert 6 Philip Tong Liak Peng. The Combined Band comprises the SAF Band, SPF Band, together with our students from the Singapore NCC Command Band and the NPCC Band. Uniform youth organizations will now commence the onward march. Come on, Singapore! Let's wave our flags and cheer them on! To remain calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that there has been a technical incident on stage. We are attending to the situation and intend.
Happy National Day, Singapore, but you just missed this which it is part of our gift to Singapore on 52nd birthday. The parade of terror right before your eyes. This is only the beginning.
This is an emergency news broadcast. It looks like our broadcast has just been hacked. This incident has been resolved by our cybersecurity agencies. Social media reports also indicate multiple coordinated attacks have happened at locations around Singapore. Officers from the Singapore Police Force are responding. We have just received news of yet another attack at Marina Stadium. Over to Adam Chua.
This is Adam Chua. A group of gunmen have taken control of Marina Stadium. Oh no, they started firing. The gunmen are firing at innocent civilians. It's chaos that people are rushing to get out of the stadium. I can see the Army Deployment Force has also arrived in peacekeepers to support the Singapore Police Force, and they have successfully cordoned off the area. Now, several troopers have returned fire, and we have just received information that 4 gunmen have been killed. Right, hang on. It appears that there are more gunmen in the stadium. It looks like there's 6 least more of them, and they're all heavily armed with explosives. Now a troop of police commandos has arrived. The commandos are moving in on the gunmen in tactical formation. They are firing now. Receiving reports that, yes, we can confirm that the commandos have eliminated war threats and they have secured the stadium. I can't confirm this, Anita, but I see at least 12 gunmen and all have been subdued. This is Adam Chua, reporting live from Marina Stadium.
That was Adam Chua at the Marina Stadium. What we just heard was that at least 12 gunmen were reported shooting at the people in Marina Stadium. They were successfully subdued by the security forces. I've just gotten an update. There appears to be another security incident. Security forces have released footage of what appears to be a truck driving dangerously in the central business district. The Republic of Singapore Air Force Heron 1 unmanned aerial vehicle was launched earlier this morning to provide surveillance of any terrorist threat. Members of the public are advised to avoid the area until further notice. We cross over to our on-site reporter, Vidya Liang. Vidya?
Yes, Anita, we sense an atmosphere of tension. Now security has been visibly tightened in the CBD with enhanced police presence. A truck has just crashed into security barricades and someone has been shot, someone has been shot.
The Singapore Police Force have just arrived in the fast response car. Forces have started to engage the gunmen. Oh no, I have just gotten news that the gunmen have retreated into a building with 2 children and the security forces are now focused on resolving the situation. Now officers from the rapid deployment troops have taken down the first gunman and are in pursuit of the other gunmen. Hang on, more police officers from the anti-swarming teams have arrived to the scene to reinforce the emergency response teams. We've just received confirmation that all the gunmen have been killed by the emergency response team and the anti-swarming team. All civilians have been rescued. A few minutes ago, a member of the public using the SG Secure mobile app reported a suspicious item. The Singapore Army's explosive ordnance disposal team are on their way.
We see in the background the Singapore Army's explosive ordnance disposal team responding on site.
It looks like he
the fire. The paramedical vehicle, Red Rhino, and ambulance have arrived to attend to the casualties. The Singapore Civil Defence Force paramedics are assisted by Samaritans who have stepped forward to help. Casualties are currently being swiftly evacuated. Meanwhile, Singaporeans have taken to social media to offer their well wishes. Our hearts and prayers are with the victims and families of this attack. We stand alongside them in this difficult time. This is really long.
It has been 2 days since multiple attacks shook Singapore. Security efforts have been stepped up in key locations such as checkpoints and hospitals.
Many of our NS men have reported back to help. While we focus on the recovery effort, I think we should continue to remain vigilant.
Members of the public are advised to remain vigilant and report any suspicious item via the SG Secure app. While recovery efforts are ongoing, many organizations are seeing a surge in volunteers to help those affected by the attacks. Blood donation drives have also been set up to help with the current blood supply shortage at our hospitals.
I saw so many people injured on the news, so I just wanted to help.
Well wishes of hope and support continue to pour in for Singaporeans affected by the attack. Many have also come forward to help and have reached out to fellow residents to provide support. Singaporeans have stayed united to overcome this crisis.
Terrorism threatens not just our physical safety, but also our social harmony and our way of life. And to protect ourselves, every Singaporean has to play his part. It's about what each of us can do as an individual. It's about how each of us can play our part to protect ourselves and to protect those around us.
Singapore. What do you see? Are we ready for the future? Are we ready to climb that mountain together? so we can see the world. Remember to look deeply into nature. It will nurture our mind, body, and soul. Keep it clean for our coming generations. The key to our city in the garden is in our hands.
Deep in my heart.
Children, tell me your dreams.
I imagine a floating football field.
Yes, reach for the stars every day.
I love to sing in a building that looks like a durian.
Will you sing my favorite song?
I want tall buildings to keep my money from my piggy bank. I hope to sleep in a hotel with a view of a bay.
I look forward to this magical bay.
I want to build a ship on top of a building.
Children, your dreams are bold and beautiful.
Let's build a bay now!
I remember so clear, the year was 97. I was about 7 then, but I remember what happened. The Asian recession made everything so unstable. My parents worked 3 jobs to put food on the table. The life was tough, my parents were tougher. They did all they could to raise me and my sister. I learned what can stop you can only make you stronger. Cause to shine like a diamond, you gotta take the pressure.
个心里，把它最近，在我的田野中上的记忆。
People of Singapore, let our hearts and minds soar as we build our beautiful garden city, our families, a strong economy, and rich cultures. Dare to dream, and the world will follow.
their dreams. I hope that when I grow up, this island will stay green and beautiful. When I grow up, I want to be a wonderful father. In the future, I wish that all Singaporeans will stay happy and healthy. I wish every day to be Malaysia Harmony Day. I wish that my mind can scale any mountain.
People observe. Our destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved.
From Singapore. Ping Chu, 24-year-old world record holder, Singapore's first Paralympic Games medalist. She'll be aiming to obliterate her own world record. He immediately finds the lead.
Schooling has gone out right on that world record time.
So impressive through the heat of the semi-final. She can maintain this pace. We will see another world record.
And he's a body length clear almost. Can he hold on? We were hoping to see history in the pool, but we are history because Singapore has won an Olympic gold medal.
Singapore!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the pledge.
We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation.
Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia. Cita-cita kita yang mulia, berjaya Singapura.
Ladies and gentlemen, our President, Dr. Tony Tan Keng Yam, will now take his leave. Let us wish him a very good night.
Step by step, together we'll build our dreams. Heart to heart, together we'll stay as one nation, undivided. Back to back, together to brave the heat, the cold, the storms. Hand in hand, together we'll grow this land that we call home. Nothing in this world compares. It's our Singaporean life. Everyone is family, friend and neighbor, living in harmony. Nothing in this world compares to this island where it's home, where we love and know we'll never be alone. Because it's everything in this world compares. It's our Singaporean life. Everyone is family, friend and neighbor, living in harmony. Nothing in this world compares to this island where it's home, where we love and know we'll never be alone.
Together we'll build our dreams. Too long, together we stay as one nation, undivided. Left to right, together to break the heat, the cold, the storms. Hand in hand, together we'll grow this land and we call home. Nothing in this world compares. It's our sacred warrior life. Everyone is family, friend and neighbor, living in harmony. Nothing in this world compares to this island where it's home, where we love and know we'll never be alone.
Singapore, whether at home or here at the Float Marina Bay, you have been absolutely amazing tonight!
And you know what? I think we should really end tonight on a high note.
How about we give our nation 3 loud cheers?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, when we say Majula, you throw your hand up in the air and say Singapura! Here we go! Majula!
Singapura!